Hi guys, this is Kirsten, and today I have a ton of journaly goodness for you. There are a lot of journals here. I'm not gonna preface this by saying an excuse or a reasoning behind all this journal indulgence, but hopefully you'll get some journaling ideas and see something that you like. I'm just gonna tell you all my journals and where I got them, how much, and so forth. So without further ado, let's get to it. I'm gonna go from smallest to largest. So the smallest ones that I have here were actually a gift from my lovely mother. They're these like tiny little, they're about the size of the mini Moleskine field note type things. They're super tiny. Here's my hand as reference, or a soda can as a reference, since that's more standard than my hand. They're super adorable little black ones. They came in a pack of 8. My mom bought them off Zulily and I just split them. These are the 3 that I have, and they have cute little sayings like, you can make a wish or you can make it happen. This one says, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. This one says, make today ridiculously amazing, and these are by Katie Vaz. I'm not too sure. They are standard ruled. They're super tiny, so if you have big handwriting, this might be a bit difficult, but for just jotting down things, for making random little lists, it's super cute. They're super adorable. The next one is a bit bigger, but I absolutely love it. So here's a size comparison between these two. It makes these look uber tiny. It is the small stone paper 32 sheet journal from Miqueris. I have no idea how to pronounce that company, but they make amazing journals, I have found. And basically, if you have never heard of stone paper, basically the premise is there is no trees in this, there's no bleach, no dye that I can recall. It is water and tear resistant, but what I love is just the very squishy, awesome feel. It has the texture of nothing that I have ever felt before. It's just so smooth and lovely to write on. I want to buy them all, but I bought this at Target for under $4, just under $4. And they only had 2 left. One went to Jay, one went to me, and I cannot find them at any Target I've been to since. So I have to like figure out where I could get this, because it's so awesome. I have no idea how to describe it. These are not really good for fine tipped pens. They're more suited for like ballpoint, I found at least, but they're super fun. They're worth a try if you spot them. The next one is from Daiso. I couldn't resist. It was adorable. It has like this craft paper cardstocky cover, and on the front it has British and some unknown quote. Very nice, very cute, and then you have this like little string to keep it together. And another thing that I find a bit unique is that it comes with 3 types of sections. It comes with standard craft paper and then regular unruled plain paper. It's really nice, really pretty. I'm using it as kind of like a correspondence with my sister. Something cute. We're both stationery nerds, so this is just an excuse for us to use all of our stationery goodness. The next one that I'm going to show you is a Piccadilly one. I believe that's how you pronounce it, and they are basically like a Moleskine knockoff. They're a lot cheaper. This was on sale at Barnes & Noble for about $7, I believe, $6, and basically it has like a hard plain black cover with an elastic to secure it. It comes with a bookmark, and it's just regular off-white ruled paper, and it comes with a little pocket at the back. This is basically just a more affordable Moleskine, so if you like the feel slash kind of simplistic chic look of the Moleskine but you can't justify such a high price, then you might want to check these out. They're very nice. They're very similar, I believe. Speaking of Moleskines, Moleskine, I have no idea how to pronounce it. I have 2 here. They are the grid paper Cahiers. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but they come in a pack of 3. I split it with my younger sister, and basically with these, they're the most affordable option. They have like this cardboard type material, you have a pocket here, and just some place to work. So here is what they look like, slightly off-white, sewn, and grid paper. We were actually looking for a different journal at Barnes & Noble. We couldn't find it. It was also grid paper, so we decided just to try these until we found the other one. We did, and I will show you that notebook later. But these I'm going to be using later for a different project. Hopefully you'll stick around, and hopefully I'll actually make a video about it. The next one is from Daiso, and I've seen this once before, but I just never picked it up. But since I'm in this new and crazy obsession phase of journal purchasing, I had to. It's this like almost A5 size looking journal, and from the front it doesn't look anything special, but the paper itself I find really unique. It has several sections. It has a plain top section here. I don't know how well you can see it. A section for the date or number, place for the title, another section, plain paper section here, and then the bulk of it is just a chunk of graph paper. Oh my gosh. Whew, a lot of talking. I need to breathe more. But I have no idea what to use this for, but what I'm thinking of using it for is kind of a workbook, maybe an in-between planner. It's just so cool. It's so awesome. And the one idea that I had that was actually pretty easy to implement is kind of a mock Hobonichi page. So I kind of combined the Hobonichi style of journaling with bullet journaling. So this is the kind of mock-up page that I did. So in this top plain section here, I would put events or very important information that it sets it apart. It's right on top, easy to see and spot. In the section below it is where the standard kind of Hobonichi layout. You have the date, you have the day of the week, the month, etc. You have a place for where the moon is, what is this? The moon sign, moon phase. And then next to it, something that I added is a little place where you could kind of doodle your mood. I thought it was cute just to kind of see where you are during the day and during your life, to see if what you're doing is actually working out. And then right next to it, I have the temperature, I have the location because I move around a lot, and also a little doodle of the weather. On the side here, this plain side, I have a place to do the to-do lists, and then on here is where you would do the typical Hobonichi thing where you would draw or journal. And I thought this was super cool, and it's super inexpensive. It's $1.50, so if you're interested in the Hobonichi system but don't want to fork out the money, this could be a viable option for you. The next one is from Barnes & Noble as well. It is from Piccadilly also, and it is their plain open bound 100 GSM wood-free, acid-free paper, 240 pages. And I haven't had a sketchbook in forever, and this was on sale for about $7. It has really nice paper. I don't know if you could hear that. It's off-white. I'm not really a sketcher, but I'm trying to get into that. I have a few things. I have just like little caricatures of Jay and I, random little dudes. I'm not the best artist, but it's fun to have a place to kind of doodle and such in here. So there's that. The one complaint I have, it is open bound, so what that means is basically it's held together by one tiny little section of glue. This makes me nervous, so this is going to be a very at-home sketchbook. This just feels like it's going to fall apart at any time, but it's cute, and for the price, the paper is really lovely, and it would also be kind of good to journal. We have a writing one too, if you're curious. Okay, we're going to the end. This is a Artist Loft, which is basically like a Barnes & Noble type brand. It is 120 sheets, 6 by 8 inch note journal. It's very pretty. It's brown with these golden bronze clocks on it. My mom gave me this as a gift as well. The inside lining, some really cool number shadows, and it's just standard wide ruled lined paper. It's not the most durable of paper. It feels kind of thin, but for just a place for brain dumping or just some just cute but usable journal, this would be really nice. This is the guy I was mentioning earlier. The one my sister and I were hunting down at several Barnes & Nobles for. It is quite a popular or known one. I've seen it in several people's videos. It is a softbound black journal by the same company that makes stone paper. Ha ha ha. And it is this beauty. It is it's just so soft. I think this is leather. It's just super supple and lovely. It has these really nice grid. It's chunky. This would also be a nice place to have a Hobonichi type journal, but I've been eyeballing this journal for years. 4 years, you guys, and I've just never thought of a use for it. And to be honest, I haven't thought of a use for it, but the prospect that Barnes & Nobles may be going out of business sometime in the future, it created like a hoarder instinct in me. It created like this need to accumulate all the journals, and this is one of the journals that I've always wanted, so I figure might as well get one and see, just to have at least once in my life. It just feels so nice. It feels so lovely. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. So the last one is one that I got at the kind of deal bin section of Michael's, and it was $5, really inexpensive, and it is this one. I think it's like the retro looking collection, I can't remember the name, but it's this like vinyl-y, cushy, old school looking notebook. It's kind of square and it's just really cool. I love this like simplistic color palette. It just feels 50s without being overly 50s, if you know what I mean. This just is love. Black, white, and red is my favorite. So it has this little elastic to keep it closed, and then on the inside it's almost like this legal pad type of paper, which is really, really awesome. I'm using this as a school notebook, as you can see here. This is my child development class. Very cool Lisa Frank sticker. Very awesome, but it's very cute. It's very inexpensive, and I just love taking this to class. It just makes note-taking so much even more enjoyable. I like taking notes. I'm weird, but yes, super cool. So those are all the journals that I have thus far purchased in the new year of 2015. I am probably going to buy more. I'm not gonna lie, I already have an idea of what I want next. You guys are probably just like, what? Why are you gonna buy more? This makes no sense. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone has their thing. People collect, you know, Lego figurines or action figures or comics. I collect journals, and eventually I do use journals. All of them. So that's my spiel. So if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to stay tuned because I have yet another haul on the way. It is the planner / journal supplies haul, which is even bigger than this one. So be ready. I will see you guys later. Hopefully I will hear from you in the comments below, and have a good day. Bye.